Imagine a father watching his son run toward a cliff the child can't see. What does this father do? He screams. He runs. He does anything to stop the child, even if it means knocking him to the ground and making him cry, because the father sees the danger the child doesn't. Cancer, you are that child in this moment. And God is that desperate father about to do something that will leave you confused, hurt, perhaps even angry at first, but that will save your life from a destruction you never imagined was approaching. There's a door in your life that's about to close. A door you love. A door you fought for, dreamed of, invested your energy, your heart, your hope in. A door that represents everything you believe you want and need right now. But on the other side of that door isn't the paradise you imagine. It's a trap so subtle, so well disguised, that you'd walk straight into it, smiling, believing you'd finally found what you've always been looking for. You've been feeling this strange resistance lately, haven't you? That feeling that something that should be flowing easily is encountering inexplicable obstacles. Doors that should open remain locked. People who should respond remain silent. Opportunities that seemed certain slip through your fingers like sand. You've interpreted this as bad luck, as cosmic injustice, as the universe conspiring against you, but it's exactly the opposite. It's the universe conspiring to save you. What you can't see yet is that this closing door would lead you straight into a hole so deep it would take you years to climb out. Maybe decades. Maybe you'd never be the same again. What seems like the perfect solution for your life is actually the beginning of a nightmare you'd only realize when it's too late to turn back. And when I see the relief that will wash over your face when you finally understand this, my heart warms in a way I can't even explain. Cancer, you need to understand something about yourself. You have a dangerous tendency to deeply attach to security, familiarity, and the ability to nurture and protect those around you. Your sensitive and compassionate soul sees the warmth and potential in everything and everyone. But sometimes, this same quality blinds you to the danger signs that are right in front of you. You see a home where others see a cage. And while this is one of your greatest strengths, it can also be your greatest vulnerability. The door that's closing in your life represents exactly that. Something that brings such a sense of security and belonging that it mesmerizes you. But beneath all that warmth hides a coldness that could consume not only you, but also the people you love. God isn't closing this door to punish you or deny you something good. He's closing it because He loves you too much to let you enter a situation that would destroy not only your happiness, but your very essence. For cancers born between the 21st of June and the 1st of July, this divine protection is related to a specific relationship or family situation that has recently entered your life or is about to enter. Someone or a circumstance that seems too perfect, who says exactly what you want to hear about a family or a close relationship, awakening dreams of security you had long ago put aside. But behind this apparent perfection lies a manipulation or dependence so sophisticated that you would only realize it once you had already given your heart, your trust, perhaps even your emotional resources. God is closing this door before you enter a relationship that would leave deep scars on your soul. For those born between the 2nd of July and the 12th of July, protection comes through the closure of an opportunity related to your home, financial stability, or a career path that seems to be exactly what you've always wanted. A proposal that would make you feel secure, nurtured, finally rewarded for your nurturing abilities. But this opportunity would lead you to a toxic emotional environment that would gradually undermine your self-esteem, your sensitivity, and your joy for life. You'd enter like a loving mother and leave like a scared child, doubting everything you ever knew about yourself. And for Cancers born between the 13th of July and the 22nd of July, God is closing a door on a dream or project related to protecting and caring for others that has been consuming your thoughts. Something you believe will give you the fulfillment and recognition you deserve. But this dream, as you're visualizing it now, would lead you down a path of such extreme sacrifice that you'd ultimately lose your own identity in the process. You'd achieve what you thought you wanted, but you'd no longer be yourself to enjoy it. The most devastating thing about this whole situation is that you'll feel rejected by the universe precisely at the moment when it's protecting you most. It will seem like all the cosmic forces have come together to sabotage your happiness. It will hurt in a way you've probably never experienced before. Because for a Cancer, having a door slammed in their face isn't just a disappointment. It's a wound to their sense of security, belonging, and belief that they deserve good things. You'll question your worth. You'll wonder what you did wrong. You'll review every step, every word, every decision, looking for the error that caused this failure. You'll feel as if you're being punished for daring to dream big, for believing you deserved something extraordinary. And it's precisely in this moment of deepest pain that I need you to remember my words. You're not being punished, you're being spared. The truth that will reveal itself over time is that this door closing for you was connected to a web of consequences that would slowly destroy you. Like a sweet poison you would drink drop by drop, smiling, unaware that each sip brought you closer to spiritual death. People who approached you with ulterior motives, opportunities that would exploit you until you had nothing left to give, dreams that would consume you until nothing remained of your original essence. God looked into your future and saw you 3 years from now, sitting alone, wondering how you allowed your life to get to this point. He saw you having to rebuild your self-esteem from scratch. He saw you losing trust in people, in love, in yourself. He saw you wondering if you would ever feel whole and secure again like you once did. And that's what motivated him to intervene now, closing that door before you could walk through it. Cancer, there's something about your nature that you need to understand. You radiate such a gentle and comforting light that it attracts both genuine people and those who want to feed on that light. And you, being as nurturing and giving as you are, often can't distinguish between those who want to share your light and those who want to steal it. The door that is closing protects you from precisely this second type of person, from those who have recognized your empathy and developed sophisticated strategies to approach you and extract everything they can from you. What moves me most about this divine protection is imagining the moment, months, or years from now when you'll look back and realize what was really happening, when the masks will fall and you'll see the true intentions of those involved, when you'll discover the true costs of the opportunity that seemed so perfect, when you'll understand that the dream that consumed you was actually a nightmare in disguise. At that moment, you will feel such profound gratitude for this divine intervention that you will kneel and give thanks for being protected from yourself. You will realize that what you interpreted as rejection was actually the greatest act of love the universe could show you. You will understand that this temporary pain spared you from permanent destruction. And here's the most beautiful part of this whole story. When that door closes completely, a new door will begin to open. A door that will take you where you're truly meant to be. An opportunity that will honor who you truly are instead of trying to transform you into someone you're not. A person who will love your light without trying to diminish it. A dream that will expand your essence instead of consuming it. But you'll only be able to see this new door when you stop staring at the one that's closing. When you stop forcing, insisting, trying to break through a protection that was put there specifically for your own good. When you accept that sometimes loving someone means preventing them from making a devastating mistake, even if they don't understand it at the time, the resistance you've been feeling isn't the universe being cruel to you. It's the universe being a protective parent who sees dangers you can't. It's the divine hand pulling you away from an abyss you were about to run through, convinced you were heading toward paradise. Every obstacle that appeared in your path, every no you received, every door that didn't open when you expected, was an act of cosmic mercy. Cancer, I need you to trust this process. Even when every fiber of your being screams to fight it, I need you to understand that your current pain is infinitely less than the pain you would feel if you could force this door open. I need you to believe that there is something much better waiting for you on the other side of this protection. In the coming days, you may feel a deep sadness, a sense of loss that seems disproportionate to what's happening. This is normal. You're mourning a future that will never come to be, possibilities that are being cut short before they can be realized. Allow yourself to feel this sadness. Cry if you need to, scream if you want, but don't interpret these feelings as evidence that something unfair is happening to you. During this process, you may be tempted to blame yourself, to believe that if you were different, if you were better, this door wouldn't be closing. But that's not true. This door is closing not because you're not good enough, but because you're too good for what was on the other side. You deserve protection because your light is precious, not because it's inadequate. Some people around you may not understand why you're suffering so much over something that wasn't even certain. They may try to minimize your pain or speed up your healing process. Don't let this affect you. They can't see what you were seeing. They can't understand the depth of the emotional investment you've made. Your pain is valid and needs to be honored, even if it's part of a protective process. What I want you to always remember is that this closing of doors isn't about you not deserving good things. It's about you deserving genuinely good things, not shiny imitations that would hurt you in the long run. It's about you being so valuable that the universe can't allow you to put yourself in a situation that would diminish your brilliance or corrupt your essence. When you finally see this situation clearly, and you will, you'll realize that your ability to love, to trust, to dream remained intact because it was protected in time. You'll discover that your heart didn't close, your hope didn't die, your faith in life didn't disappear, all because a greater force intervened before you could be irreversibly hurt. The gratitude you'll feel in this moment will be so intense it will bring tears to your eyes, but this time with relief and recognition. You'll understand that you were loved so deeply that even your own desires were questioned when they would have taken you to a dangerous place. You'll realize you were never alone, that there was always someone watching over you, even when you couldn't feel that presence. And then, with a healed heart and clear vision, you'll be able to see the new door that's always been there, patiently waiting for you to stop looking in the wrong direction. A door that doesn't need to be forced because it was made specifically for you. An opportunity that doesn't require you to change who you are, but celebrates exactly who you already are. Cancer, your story isn't ending with this closing door. It's just beginning a new chapter far more beautiful and true than anything you could have imagined. A chapter where you don't have to dim your light to fit in, where you don't have to question your worth to be accepted, where you don't have to sacrifice your essence to achieve your dreams. When this new chapter truly begins, you'll look back and see that this door that's closing now was just a detour that would have kept you from your true destiny. It was such a convincing illusion that you wasted years of your life chasing something that would never bring you the true fulfillment your soul seeks. The person you become after this protection will be even wiser, even more discerning, even better able to distinguish between what is genuinely good for you and what merely appears to be. You will develop a sharper intuition, a greater ability to see beyond appearances, and inner protection that will help you avoid similar pitfalls in the future. And the most beautiful thing of all, when you're finally living the life you were truly meant to live, you'll become a beacon for other cancers going through the same process of divine protection. You'll be able to recognize when someone is being protected from something terrible, and you'll be able to offer the comfort and perspective no one could give you when you were going through it. Your current pain will not be wasted. It will be transformed into wisdom, compassion, and the ability to serve others who will need the same protection you are receiving now. You will understand that being part of a greater plan sometimes means accepting that some doors may close so that other much better ones may open. So when the pain tightens, when the temptation to force that door is almost irresistible, remember you are being protected from something terrible by someone who loves you more than you can comprehend right now. And one day, very soon, you will thank with all your heart for this protection that now feels like punishment. If this message reached you just as you feel an important door closing before your eyes, understand it's no coincidence. It's the universe itself whispering that there's a greater purpose behind this moment. It's as if life is holding your hand and saying, "Trust me, I know where I'm taking you." Closing a door can hurt, confuse, and even cause that tightness in your chest that seems to never end. But in truth, it's an act of care. Something or someone is being pushed aside so that a new path more aligned with who you truly are can open up. Often we can't see the whole picture. We only see the loss, the emptiness. But behind it all, there's a greater force, organizing every detail for your good. You are being cared for. You are being protected, and above all, you are being loved in a way that surpasses any human understanding. Even though it may seem hard to believe now, this closure is also the beginning of a new story. A story that will prove that what lies ahead is more valuable than what has been left behind. If your heart is heavy, take a deep breath. Be grateful for what has been, and trust in what is yet to come. Remember, doors don't close to punish you, but to lead you to the next chapter of your life. And if you're going through this exact moment right now, if a door has closed, leaving you confused, hurt, or afraid, share it in the comments. Your vulnerability will be a light for other cancers also facing this journey. Together, you'll realize you're not alone, and that in the end, every closure is just a disguise for an extraordinary new beginning. Subscribe to the channel for upcoming revelations on how to recognize when you're being protected versus when you're being tested, how to find the new door that will open after you accept the closing of the current one, and how to develop the trust needed to let divine love guide your life, even when you don't understand the methods. Turn on notifications because these messages arrive when you need them most. The door that's closing isn't your last chance at happiness. It's your first protection toward true happiness. God isn't denying you something good. He's preparing you for something extraordinary. And when you finally receive what's truly meant for you, you'll understand why it was necessary to close all the other doors first. Trust the process. You'll be grateful